Squat bicep curl to shoulder press. Let's start with the first exercise, the squat bicep curl to shoulder press exercise. In this exercise, the main focus muscles are your biceps, shoulders, quadriceps, gluteal, and core muscles. Set up the band by holding the end of the band on each hand. Find the center of the band and loop the band under both feet, making sure you have the same amount on each side, and keep your feet hip-width apart. Find the right intensity for your band. Make sure there is some tension in the band, but not too strong that you cannot perform the exercise. Check the intensity by testing a few repetitions before starting the exercise set. Hold the bands both palm face out. Keep your abdominal muscles, which will be referred to as abs in this video, nice and tight. Tilt your pelvic to its neutral position and your knees slightly bent. Keep your chest proud and relax your neck and shoulders by slightly squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. Tuck your chin into a neutral position and eyes keep looking forward. This is your start position. As we begin moving, we firstly perform a bicep curl. Curl your arm up by contracting the bicep muscle. As you're curling your arm up, start dropping your hips into a squat position. Contract your glutes and squat till your legs are 90 degrees. That is, till your thigh is parallel to the ground. Maintain your torso as upright as possible, keeping your abs tight and your chest proud. Relax your shoulders and neck. Using strengthened hips and quadriceps, push your legs to standing position. As you stand up, bring your arms straight up by using your shoulder muscles. This is the end position of this exercise. Keep your abs tight and make sure you hold your hip position at neutral spine position. Make sure your shoulders are not shrugged. Drop your shoulder blades back and down all throughout the exercise. Hold the end position for 2 seconds before returning to start position. Lower your arm down back into bicep curl position. Slowly release the tension in the band and straighten your arm to start position. You should feel your biceps, shoulders, glutes, as well as quadriceps, which will be referred to as quads in this video. Back lunge with pull down. The second exercise is the back lunge with pull down. In this exercise, you will need the door anchor. Install the door anchor before you begin the workout. Installation of the door anchor is very simple. Just place the Sanctband resistive band in between the door anchor and place the door anchor above the door with the rounded edge over the door edge. And close the door firmly. Do check that the door anchor is secured by pulling the Sanctband resistive band slowly. In this exercise, the main focus muscles are your back muscles, which comprises of latissimus dorsi, which we will refer to as lats, rhomboids, and trapezius. The other muscles also involved are your forearms, quadriceps, gluteal, and core muscles. Now go ahead and grab one side of the resistive band with each hand, palm facing the door. Stretch your arms out and take a step back with your right leg into lunge position. Your back leg, which is your right leg, should be at a 90-degree angle while balancing on your toes. Your front leg, which is your left leg, should be at a 90-degree angle where you need to put more weight in the front leg, engaging your glutes to keep yourself stable. Make sure the bands are just starting to stretch as you step back to ensure there is enough room and elasticity. You do not want the bands to be sagging. Check that your shoulder blades are drawn back and down, and your shoulders should not be shrugged. Lean your body slightly forward and engage your core muscles by keeping your abs tight and your back straight. This is your starting position. Initiate the move by pulling the band down with both arms open wide and back through your elbows, pointing towards your waist. Keep your grip on the bands relatively relaxed, just enough for the bands to slip out of your hands. This is to ensure that you are not using too much of your biceps to pull down the bands. You should be using your back muscles. Pull till your arm naturally stops. You should feel it all throughout your back. Relax your arms all the way up to ensure full range of motion. Step your feet together and lunge your other leg back till both legs are at a 90 degrees position. And pull down. Let's move on to the third resistive exercise, which is deadlift. In this exercise, the main focus muscles are your hamstrings, glutes, and core muscles. Set up the band by holding the end of the band on each hand. Find the center of the band and loop the band under both feet. making sure you have the same amount on each side, and keep your feet hip-width apart. Push the hips back and bend your knees slightly. But remember, there should be no tension in the band at start position. Keep your chin in for neutral spine. Chest proud, drop your shoulders down and back. Switch on your core muscles by tightening your abs and keeping your back flat. Start with knees slightly bent. Drive straight up through the hips using your hamstrings to stand straight up. Pushing your hips forward and squeezing your glutes while keeping your back flat to avoid rounding of the back. But do not let your knees go over your toes. You should feel your hamstrings and glutes. The fourth resistive exercise is the forward lunge and chest press. This is the last compound resistive exercise. In this exercise, the main focus muscles are your chest, shoulders and triceps for the upper body, and the glutes and quadriceps for the lower body. Place the bands around your back and adjust such that you are holding the bands equally on both hands. Find the right intensity for your band. Make sure there is some tension in the band, but not too strong that you cannot perform the exercise. Check the intensity by testing a few repetitions before starting the exercise set. At the starting position, stand feet together. Place your hand on each side of your chest. Lift your elbows up at shoulder height, bending the elbows at 90 degrees angle. Keep your back straight, shoulders down and head up. Engage your core and get ready to begin. Step forward into a lunge position where both your legs are bent at 90 degrees. As you are stepping forward, extend your arms straight in front at chest height, contracting your chest muscles. Step back and bring the arm back to 90 degrees at shoulder height. You should feel it in your chest, shoulder, quads and glutes.